What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ant Live in effect back in the building. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we are gonna be wrapping up season 3 of NBA 2K25 My Team. Now, I used to do these a lot back in 2K24. We kind of just fell off, but pretty much we're gonna talk about the season. We're gonna talk about our expectations for season 4. Talk about all the sets from season 3. So kick back, relax. You know the vibes. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's start the video off showing y'all my squad to end off season 3. I ain't gonna lie, the squad came a long way. At the beginning of season 3, it was not looking like this. It was still tough, but we borderline got a god squad. Like, we just need a few touches on the bench, pause, and then the squad's looking right. So I did pack up LaMelo Ball, and I got this Zach LaVine. One of the best decisions I ever made for this squad. LaMelo Ball is tough, but Zach LaVine is just different. We got Kawhi Leonard playing the 2, Giannis playing the 3, Bron playing the 4. I should switch them around. I just feel like Giannis was meant to run the 3. I really do. I want to stack up my MT. I'm dead popped right now. I ain't got no chicken, but I want to buy that Anthony Davis because I feel like everybody picked AD from that option pack, so his price tanked crazy. So he's hella cheap right now. So if I could go buy AD, I'm up on the board. You feel what I'm saying? But let's keep it pushing. Pink Diamond Porzingis. Then off the bench, you know, we got Captain Kirk. We got Galaxy Opal Vince. We got Pink Diamond Paul George. We got Galaxy Opal Elton Brand, an elite card, been on the squad for a minute. And then Galaxy Opal D-Rob. So the team is not perfect. It needs some touches, pause, but I definitely like where we're at. I like where we're going. I think the squad is real solid, and we just gonna keep on grinding. Season 4, we gonna keep getting the squad right. Once they come out with that Galaxy Opal Melo, I could replace Paul George, hopefully get AD, move Bron to the backup 4, get a new point guard. We got some plans, but let's get into what we came to talk about, season 3. Now, I ain't gonna lie, D-Rob was tough. W level 40 reward, he was tough, you know what I'm saying? Strong, big, could shoot. D-Rob did everything right. He's the top 3 center in the game. I'm not gonna hold you. So definitely solid. This Kevin Love, get him out of here. Ass water. Bronny James was low-key tough from what I heard, but he was not making my squad. I just couldn't run no Bronny James. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and get into a couple of these drops. So they dropped the Mike drop set. This set was complete ass. Outside of Jalen Brunson, there's not a good card in here. Gilbert Arenas, people thought would be tough. Real mid. Nobody else really plays. Josh Hart, decent two-way player. Jumper, kind of tough. Ruby Paul George might be the best card in this set for real, outside of Galaxy Opal Brunson. Brunson was a tough card, a fun card to use. A lot of people rocked with him. Overall, I'm giving this set a 3 out of 10, and it's just because Jalen Brunson was in it. That's the only reason. Outside of Brunson, it would be a hot donut. 0. Ass water. Let me know your ratings on all the sets down below as we go along. Let me know what your thoughts are on some of these sets. What set stood out to you the most? Abracadabra. Vince Carter, fire. Dwight Howard, fire. Dikembe was cool. He came out in that locker code. Eddie Jones was also cool. There was some decent players out of the regular set, like Kobe White was real tough. I see a lot of people running Kuminga, so I'm assuming he's tough. Outside of that, it was kind of ass. I mean, there was some tough players though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Vince Carter is one of the top tier cards. Dwight Howard was a really good center. He still is a really good center, especially when he came out. He got a decent little shot, so Dwight Howard wasn't bad for it. Eddie Jones, a very good option at the 2 for the low. Kobe White, solid point guard for the low. You know, outside of the name being stupid as hell, like, I don't know why they went with Abracadabra. I'm gonna give this set like a 6 out of 10, 5, 6. There's a lot of playable players, and then the top tier cards, like a 6, 7. That's where I'm at with it, because you gave us cards for both ends of the spectrum. You feel me? You gave us the cards that were high tier, elite, top 2, top 3 cards in the game, and then you gave us some cheap options that could really run. So I ain't mad at this set at all. It stood the test of time. The set is solid. It's not a perfect set, but it's definitely solid. Knockdown Knights. They needed to knock this set down and call it a night. This shit was ass. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever came up with this set need to lose their job at 2K immediately. I got Ray Allen. I got him from my premium pack. Outside of Ray Allen, there ain't nobody. Joakim Noah's cool. Like, Glenn Robbie, I made ass. PJ Brown might be the best card in this set. I'm not gonna hold. Like, this set is bad for business. Don't get me wrong. Ray Allen got the gratata. Like, he's gonna knock it down. 100%. He's making the shot. I guess because Knockdown Knights, Ray Allen, knockdown shooter. Yeah, cool. Joakim Noah, not no knockdown shooter. What are we doing? PJ Brown got like a 73 ball. What are we talking about here, 2K? The set just didn't make no sense. This shit is a 1 out of 10, and that 1 comes from Ray Allen and PJ Brown, and that's it. Like, y'all could have kept everybody that came out. Y'all could have just released Ray and PJ Brown, and we would have been cool with it. Everybody else is pointless. There's nobody else here that runs on any squad. And Joakim Noah is tough too. Let me not sleep on Joakim Noah. He could hoop, but like, keep him. I'm not running no Joakim Noah. I'm sorry. Now, Swish was one of the better sets, I feel like, personally. Chris Webber, meh, kind of mid, but we got KP, we got LaMelo Ball, we got Richard Jefferson. I'm not a Richard Jefferson hater. I don't love him, but I'm not a hater. He could hoop. He does some good things. He does some things well. LaMelo, tough, quick jumper. I think he's solid. The defense is kind of meh. KP runs on my squad. I think he's the second, third best big behind Wemby. So, I mean, for the high tier cards, it was definitely a solid set. Jaylen Brown knocks this down like 5 points, though. Y'all could have kept him. There's not a person in this world that wanted Opal Jaylen Brown. I could promise y'all. The low tier cards, they were kind of ass. I'm not going to hold you. Nobody here was good. And low key, that's why my rating for this set is way lower than I would like it to be, because I'm a little biased. I really like LaMelo. I really like KP. They're on my squad, but I gotta be optimistic. I gotta be fair. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. And it's only because KP, LaMelo, and Richard Jefferson carry the set. Outside of that, Chris Webber, I don't think was that tough. I didn't really see much on him though, but I'm not buying it, 2K. I mean, the card looks elite, but I don't know how he moves. I literally have not seen anything on this card, so I can't factor it in too much. It looks elite. It looks real tough, but from what I've heard, nah, you know, they kind of dropped the ball, but whatever though. Now we got the Lords of Leaping, straight ass. Outside of Bobby McAdoo, DeMar DeRozan was cheeks. Bob McAdoo is by far the best player in this set. For his price, you really can't beat it. Pause. That was crazy. Gerald Walls was low-key okay. Not a bad card either, but Bob McAdoo clear. Shout out Bobby. DeMar DeRozan was a hot pack of ass. This is straight hot dumpster juice dog water set. I don't know what 2K was thinking. Lords of Leaping. Whoever's coming up with these names gotta go. Like, I get it. They're supposed to have bounce. This would have been a good set for Vince Carter, but y'all put Vince Carter in Abracadabra. Like, what are we doing? It just ain't making no sense to me. Y'all could have did a lot more with this set, but it's cool. Do y'all. 1 out of 10. Let's keep it pushing. Now we got the countdown set. This was the set that dropped for New Year. So we got Opal Reem, Opal Westbrook. We got an Opal Clyde, Pink Diamond SGA, Pink Diamond Antoine Jameson, Pink Diamond Caron Butler. The Opals were tough. I actually really do like the Opals. I feel like there wasn't a lot of light on these Opals because of the whole festival event that was going on. People weren't really going too crazy. Then they kind of mixed all the sets in. There was just a lot going on this time of year. But it wasn't a bad set. I mean, outside of the top tier cards, some of the lower tier cards do play. But Jonathan Isaac, real tough, 3-and-D, elite defense. Lonzo Ball, really good budget point guard. Outside of that, nobody's really too crazy. But like I said, the higher tier cards, definitely tough. I wish SGA would have been better. I wish Antoine Jameson would have been better. Caron Butler, I don't really care about. Even if he was elite, he's probably not making the squad. Overall, I feel like this was actually one of the better sets. You got Kareem, you got Westbrook, they both play. Clyde definitely plays. And then Jonathan Isaac and Lonzo Ball definitely play. So you got options, again, on both ends of the spectrum. I feel like that's what makes a good set. You got low tier cards, budget cards, you got the mid tier, then you got the high tier. Elite in every category. That's what we need for a good set. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not in love with the set, but I feel like this was probably one of the better sets, even though there wasn't a lot of hype around it and a lot of people weren't going too crazy. There's some solid options in here. I'm gonna give this like a 6, 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yeah, calm 7 out of 10 is gonna do it for this set for me. Now we get to the season. What a hell of a set. I'm not gonna lie, 2K went crazy with this one. Obviously, Dark Matter Michael Jordan headlining the entire set, but there was also some solid Opal options. We got Opal Steph, we got Opal Giannis, Pink Diamond Kemp, Pink Diamond Rudy Gay, and Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez was cheeks. Kemp, people run him. I'm not gonna say he's cheeks, he's just not my favorite. Rudy Gay, absolutely elite. Tough card. Steph and Giannis both play. Giannis, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the game. So in terms of headliners, definitely did a solid job. The regular cards, like all cheeks, literally every single one. There's not a good regular card in here. Outside of Emerald, Carmelo Anthony, y'all really hold the entire set. It was straight buns. Now for the other this season headliners, we got Braun, we got Penny, then Pink Diamond Steve Smith, Yao Ming, Kyle Korver, and Brad Miller. Brad Miller cheeks, Kyle Korver cheeks, Yao Ming cheeks, Steve Smith, all cheeks. Penny and Braun, the only good 2 headliners out the set. Y'all could have kept everybody else. This Yao Ming, y'all always sell on the first Yao Ming, so I wasn't expecting nothing different. The regular cards in this set were actually not terrible. Boris Diaw, some people love him, some people hate him. I think he's decent. Would I run him on the squad? Nah, maybe not, but I've seen people say some good things about him, so you can't be mad at it. It's a good budget option for no money spent players. Maybe not for us people who spend hella chicken on the game, but it's a solid option. Reggie Lewis, I feel like the card had some potential. 6'7", again, haven't got to use him, but from what I've heard, not hitting. Marcus Smart, top tier budget point guard. If you don't got him, you should go get him. Definitely a fan of this card. Could play defense, could do a little bit of everything. He's 6'4", good size, gets it done. So there was some highlights of this set, a lot of low lights. Like I said, outside of the headliners and a few main cards that you could pick and choose from, the set was really at. Now we did also have the MyTeam Festival event, whatever. They had like a bunch of festival, I don't know, the festival shit. They had a bunch of stuff going on, but like Pink Diamond Chauncey Billups was real tough. Ron Artest was real tough. Derrick Rose was decent, not bad at all. I wanted this J.R. Smith to be elite because I love J.R. Smith cards, but as of lately, 2K has just been hoeing. We got a CJ McCollum, we got a Brandon Ingram. They came out with the locker code for this, which I missed out on. Not a crazy set in my opinion. One of them sets that just had a few highlights, few lowlights. Honestly, not a lot of highlights in this set at all outside of Ron Artest. Ron Artest is probably the best card in here. Chauncey Billups is also tough. D Rose being an opal is tough. I heard some good things about Jamal Mashburn too. I wanted Brandon Ingram to be good, but overall I'm just not feeling the set. Like this set and the season set are kind of like similar to me. The only thing with the season is you had a lot more opportunity to get better cards, but they both like at the halfway point for me. Like the season probably like a 5-6 because we got some of the better cards. Like the high end cards are all elite, but the low tier cards are straight buns. So like 5-6. This one's probably like a 3-4. So those were my thoughts on season 3. Now before we get out of here, we have to talk about this winter festival event. So in my opinion, overall a W event. It was definitely a good opportunity for no money spent players, or if you were just getting the game for Christmas, you could do a lot of different things and exchange a lot of different things. If you got this Shaq, RIP to your wallet, I mean that just card ain't worth it in my opinion, unless you really know how to move with, bro. Crazy. Shout out to those who got them though. I guess go crazy. It's your money. Run it up, my jada. We had an easy grind for some top tier cards. Like in my opinion, Lou Dort is really good, and then obviously Franz, a top tier shooting guard, not Dr. J's level. People were kind of tweaking with that one. He's elite, but Dr. J is still that guy at the shooting guard position. But Franz again is elite. I recommend everybody go get him. We also had some events for some free dark matter snowmen, which we could exchange for some hidden gems opals or put it towards the 97 plus premium. So there was definitely some things that we could do in terms of upgrading the squad for players like us. Like I used it for sure. I exchanged my dark matter. My hidden gem was ass, but still it's a good opportunity. I can't knock it just because I got a bad card. You could also make hella MT off of this event if you was doing the whole badge exchange and then the auction house. If you was making your chicken, you was running it up. A lot of people made a lot of MT off this event, so you can't be mad at it, right? Like can we really knock this event? Let's be optimistic for a second. Let's stop being on our hate and shit with 2K. We got good free cards. We got dark matter exchanges, which was one of the hardest things to grind for. Now obviously they're not going to give us 20 of them to get Shaq because that's the selling point of this whole thing, right? But we had an opportunity to get free opals. We got Franz. We got good cards. You were able to make MT. You could start up, no money spent. Like it was a W event overall. I want to see more stuff like this. Overall a W event in my opinion. I also got that Galaxy Opal Kawhi, who is really elite, starts for me. So I'm happy with the event. I want to see more stuff like this. I think they need to implement something permanent in the game like this. They got to figure out a way every season, have a season-long event like this to just keep running it up, because we could get so many different things from here. It's a W in my opinion. I know some of y'all might not agree with that. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm open to talking about it. I already know I'm gonna get that comment in the comment section like, oh, you're just 2K's puppy. All right, suck a shaboing boing. How about that? Like, what is we talking about right now? Like, eat it. You feel me? Like, because I'm giving them credit for something they did right. Like, come on, bro. We be knocking 2K all the time. They did something decent. Let's give credit where it's due. But for real though, leave your thoughts down below, man. I appreciate all y'all boys rocking out with me. The love and support on this channel has been so crazy. Season 3, we really ran it up on this channel. I appreciate y'all boys so much, man. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts on all of season 3 down below. You know we love chopping it up down there, pause. This was your boy Ant, live in effect, and we out. Peace.